Hey everybody, welcome back to Raphaelsinsights. Welcome. I welcome you into the world of the esoteric, the divine, the beautiful. Bienvenidos todos a mi canal de Raphaelsinsights. Vengan, entren a este canal tan hermoso, tan divino. Déjame ver porque no me están saliendo los comentarios. Tengo que meterme a YouTube. ¿Tienes YouTube? Hold on. I'm sorry if you hear like the jet engine because my laptop is like overheating. Let me see. YouTube. Where am I? YouTube. Here. My channel. Okay. Make sure you guys, okay. So for the super chat, we're going to get started right away. For the super chat, make sure, of course, we're going to do super chat every single Saturday. So be on the lookout for that, you guys. I'm actually going to get up for a sec. Let's see. I'm going to get up for a sec. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get up for a sec because I need to turn on an incense. I need to turn on an incense because I forgot to turn on an incense. We're going to turn on sandalwood. Yeah, we're going to turn on a sandalwood one. Give me a second. We'll do the super chat in a sec. We're going to turn on a sandalwood incense real quick. A ver. Like I said, we're going to be doing super chats a lot more often than before. So I definitely am excited for that. I'm definitely excited because I can dedicate myself to you guys every Saturday, roughly between the times from 10 to 12, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Roughly that's the time when I'm going to be doing the super chats, and it's going to be every Saturday. From now on, I will say it now, from now on, it's going to be, because since I'm going to be doing it more often, I do need to think about it a little bit business-like, so it is going to be a minimum of $5 for me to answer you. A minimum of $5, and yeah, five, I think 5 is fair. I'm gonna be on a lot longer. I'm gonna be on for at least an hour than like before, where I wouldn't like be on for too long. And then if you want to send more, then that's up to you. And I do appreciate everything that you guys do send. And I'm going to try to answer everybody and try to give you the most possible clear answer. Make sure you guys put your name, date of birth, and your question all in one. Let's see. Maybe we need to turn this up a little bit brighter. Okay. Put your name, date of birth, and your question all in one. And yeah, let's get started. Pongan su nombre, fecha de nacimiento y su pregunta toda junta, concreta, por favor. Y vamos a empezar. Aquí tengo mis cartitas. Vamos a pasarle tantito incenso a las cartitas. Así. Y vamos a rociarnos con mi spray que vendo en mi tiendita. Ese spray es para que te desarrolles, para el desarrollo. The spray that I have here is a spray that I make is to open up spiritually, to open up your gifts, and to connect more with the divine, with the spiritual, to draw in good spirits. If you're psychic or a spiritualist, this is the best spray that you can use in terms of spiritual protection and spiritual awakening. It's a little bit of a secret, you could say. But anyways, let's get started. A ver. Make sure you guys put your name, date of birth, and your question all in one. And again, please, it's going to be a minimum of 5, so I can answer you. Minimum of $5 for the super chat, so I can answer you. Anything else would be tip, and I appreciate everything that you guys send. And I'm going to be on here more often. I'm going to try to be on here for you guys more often. And I hope you guys enjoy. Okay. And I do appreciate anything else that you do send. Okay, let's get started. For people who don't know what Super Chat is, I only answer those who participate on Super Chat. And this is basically dedicated for those who participate on Super Chat. I can answer you anything you want. just make your question concrete. And if you want something in general, then I can answer you in general as well. But please, again, from here on forward, it's going to be a minimum of 5. I'm going to probably announce that in all my videos from now on. So so people can get an idea. Anyways, Erica Sustaita says general reading. Okay, let's see. Um, oh, you have a blessing coming to you. It seems like you're like in the middle of making decisions because there's a lot of legal things that are coming out here in terms of like decision making, and it tells you to there's this energy of the Page of Swords that comes out. The Page of Swords is telling you to continue pushing forward. It tells you to continue to not give up and that you're going to be able to achieve if you're trying to buy a house, if you're trying to make some sort of a purchase, if you're trying to get some sort of paper, because it talks about you doing some sort of admin stuff, and it says that you're going to be successful with the Ten of Pentacles over here. So in terms of anything legal that you're doing, you're going to be successful. It just tells you to listen to your intuition. And then in terms of like, it talks about money coming in your direction as well. You seem to have a blessing that's coming in your direction. Let's see. Forgot to start my timer. Okay. My name is Alicia. Date of birth September 12, 1996. Can I have a love reading? Let's see. Let's just ask how your look, love comes out very unstable. Right here. Hold on. Let's see what comes out. We're just gonna ask for you. We're just gonna ask how's your love life going to be? How is Alicia's love life going to be? In terms of your love life, it tells you to enjoy yourself, to continue putting yourself out there. It says that you're going to continue to just enjoy yourself in terms of love life. Let's see what else comes out. The three of cups comes out and just says love life, enjoying yourself, going out. If you're looking for a relationship, continue putting yourself out there. It seems like you're thinking about someone because it comes out that you've been thinking about someone from the past, but stop worrying about the past. You enjoy yourself. You continue forward. You continue enjoying yourself. And then the card of the 10 of the 10. Oh, look, I'm thinking about the 10, and it's the Tower. The card of the Tower tells you your love life is going to be. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs. It says that there's good things coming in terms of your love life, but to continue just enjoying yourself. If you're looking for a relationship, you're going to find one. If you're in a relationship, it just says continue enjoying that relationship. Orlando Martinez, November 1, 1985. Mensaje de mi papá. Okay. When you guys, oh, no, never mind. You think you put Manuel Martinez as the dad, I think. Okay. Manuel Martinez. En cuestiones de mensaje de tu papá que ya falleció, mira, lo que luego que pregunto por tu papá, no sé si todavía andas muy emocional. Yo creo que me has preguntado antes de mensajes de tus papás, de tu papá antes, pero lo que estoy oyendo cuando me pregunto por tu papá, te dice que seas feliz, que ya dejes lo del pasado en el pasado, porque me habla de que, me dijo, está muy triste o me habla de tristezas, porque me dice tristezas, el papá de Orlando. Y dice que deje lo pasado en el pasado y que siga luchando para adelante y que sea feliz. Y luego también habla de algo no sé si de casa o de moviéndose y dice que te está ayudando en cuestiones de cambios que quieres hacer. Pero lo más que te quiere decir es que dejes lo negativo atrás, dejes las tristezas atrás, porque me habla de tristeza y me habla de no sé, me habla de como que me está diciendo que está triste. Yo creo que antes, ya me has preguntado antes de esas preguntas, porque yo creo que como que ha dicho algo mismo, igual, pero todavía me lo enseña como muy pensativo, muy triste o muy emocional sobre su papá, o piensa mucho en algo de su familia, de su papá. Pero, dice tu papá que ya dejes esas penas atrás y sigas adelante. Melissa Saldana, 32191. Thank you. Sorry, it's because when I do this, I ask them to come into my space. When somebody asks me about their loved ones, I stop and I call them to me and I ask them to come into my space, and that's why I was saying thank you for him coming into my space. That's why I turned around and I said thank you. Let's see, Melissa Saldana. Melissa Saldana. Melissa Saldana says, Will we be moving out soon or finally buy a home? Let's see, Melissa. I don't necessarily see you moving out soon because in terms of moving, it says that it's going to be really complicated. It talks about like finances aren't really either like be like in a good place right now. It tells you more of like it's gonna be really complicated for you to move out soon, and then it talks about a lot of debt or a lot of like financial issues that are coming up. It tells you to better plan in terms of finances. In terms of your finances, they do look like they're gonna get better, but it's just that when it refers to you moving out, it says there's too much complications, too much difficulty. It tells you to continue pushing forward and continue saving up and continue trying. Let's see if you're going to be buying a home soon. It does say you are going to be buying a home, not just yet. It tells you to be patient. It tells you to to continue planning for it. It's like you seem like you need to organize yourself better, but it says you are going to be successful whenever you do go to buy that house. But in terms of are you going to be able to buy a house soon? It does say you will be able to buy a house soon. It's just not the right timing. Y hablo español porque yo creo que mucha gente que no, se le olvida que hablo español. Lori Cordova, general reading. Sí. Lori, in terms of what comes out for you, it seems like you're going to be receiving some news or something you've been waiting for. It also talks about you receiving some money. It says that there's some sort of a blessing that's coming your way. It seems like something that was stuck or delayed. It talks about things like kind of progressing. In terms of opportunity, it seems like you're also going to be receiving either a raise, a promotion. It's like there's something money or something that you've been waiting for that's coming to you. But it does talk about you're going to be receiving some news very soon. Like I wouldn't even put it like months. I would just say like within days or hours. And then it talks about that you're going to be traveling later on as well. It's like you seem to be either planning a trip or you seem to be uh, thinking about traveling, but it does show you traveling as well. Paola Aguilar, what year will I get married? Let's see. What year will Paola Aguilar get married? Let's see what comes out for you, Paola Aguilar. Paola Aguilar, 27. How old are you, Paola? Paola, you're 2000. Oh, you're still young. You're still young. You're not that much younger than me, but you are young. Um, okay. Oh, that makes sense. Um, give me a second, Paola. I'm gonna answer you in a sec. If I'm looking down, you guys, it's because I'm looking at my cards, and then also I have another screen on my laptop where I'm reading your messages, and that's why I'm looking at you're looking downwards. Paola Aguilar. Hold on, Paola. I'm looking at something on my computer real quick. Okay. Anyways, Paola Aguilar. You do come up like you're gonna get married like I'm seeing you more like in like 2027 to tell you the truth. And I looked at your age because I was like, how old are you? But yeah, it looks like it's gonna be more like later on in life. Let me see. Is Paola Aguilar going to get married in 2027? Aquí, yep. Yeah, it seems like it's later on in life porque it comes out in terms of like you seem to be receiving a proposal. Um, yeah, I see it being more like in 2027 where you're married. 2027, but it could be just that you were already married around that time. Espérate. 3 years. 2020. As I'm thinking about it in my head, yeah, I want to say in 2027 is where I see you married. I would want to, yeah, right now it's like 2027. 2027, I already see you married. Um, I would want to look into that in like a private reading just so we can have more time. But definitely, right now I'm seeing it in 2027. I'll ask one more time just to make sure. Is Paula Aguilar going to get married? Is Paula Aguilar going to get married? Mm-hmm. Not just yet. Okay. Yeah, you look like you get married like in 2027. You either receive a proposal in 2027 and 2028 you're already married. But oh yeah, I see marriage. It says that I definitely see marriage like later on in life, like in a few years, not necessarily now. In terms of like now it's showing a lot of obstacle. Right now it's showing that it's not just yet. In terms of the other years, you do seem to receive either like you're talking about marriage with somebody like before 2027, and that just falls through because there's something about a proposal. You receive some sort of a proposal, or it falls through, or like it was just talking, but then later on in around 2027, 2028, you end up getting married with somebody. Brenda 4188, what should you look for in your finances? Not exactly sure what you're asking me, Brenda. I'm gonna look at your finances and just see how your finances are going to be. How Brenda 4188's finance is going to be. Uncertain. They're gonna get better. The start tells me your finances are gonna get better. It does say that in terms of work wise, it seems like there's a job opportunity or a better work opportunity that's coming in your direction. There's money that's coming in your direction, and it shows you leaving those difficulties in terms of finances. It does tell you about like either like debt, credit cards, and it tells you that that's something that does kind of affect your finances. But you are going to be able to get out of those financial issues. Your finances look better. I would say from 2024 to 2026 is where your finances get really they start progressing in a really good, like better, because in terms of when it's going to get better, showing it later on in the future. But I do see a really good opportunity in terms of work wise for you. Marla, make sure you guys put your full name and date of birth just so I can better connect to you. Marla, will Hugo and I be together? Will Marla and Hugo be together? Marla, I don't know who this Hugo is or what's going on with Hugo, but there's something here that comes out about friendship. I don't necessarily see like building a family. Hold on, let me see his true feelings for you, Marla. Let's ask what are Hugo's true feelings for Marla. Let's see. I ended up buying the shirt. I don't know if you guys follow me on Snapchat. I ended up buying the shirt that I was like, oh, should I get this shirt? Yeah, Marla. In terms of Marla, let me see. I don't know, Marla. In terms of Hugo and you, there's something about friendship that comes out. There's something about like the Seven of Cups comes out as your very first card in terms of the way that this person feels for you. The Seven of Cups usually says it's an illusion. It basically says that they feel like you're like imagining a relationship between each other, and I don't necessarily see like feelings in terms of like this person feels something for you. I mean, there might have been something in the past, but right now I see more of like a friendship, and then the Seven of Cups just tells me that they feel like the relationship is a little bit like one sided. But I see friendship more than anything. And then in terms of the Two of Cups, there is a little bit of like going out. There's a little bit of like about some feelings, but I don't necessarily see. I see more of like feelings from the past, and then I don't necessarily see things being um, like a mutual feeling here, because in terms of like the relationship between you and Marla Hugo, right? In terms of that relationship, it says that it's one sided. Someone feels something, and the other one feels the other another thing. Um, Basically, they represent you as a fool in terms of the way that they view you, and it's like if you're like imagining a relationship between each other, it's like you're like imagining things in a way that they're not imagining things. In terms of feelings, I mean, there's a little bit of like they care, but it seems like there's more of like a friendship feeling here. So will you be together? Mm, I don't know. I don't see. I see more of like friendships and like hanging out, but I don't necessarily see like solidifying a relationship. See, look, it came out again. The Four of Wands, in terms of relationship wise, means friendship. Della Quigle, general reading. What are the cards want to tell Della Quigle? You look like you come up thinking from the about things from the past, Dela. You come up thinking about either an argument that you just recently had with somebody, because it talks about problems from the past, and it talks about like either arguments, and you come up like thinking a lot. There's even stuff about family wise too. It says that there's some sort of like either like arguments or problems with family. It says there was arguments with relationships. But in terms of that, it says that you're going to be able to move past that. Now, the other thing I will tell you is that there is a little bit of a lot of envious energies for you. It says that you do have a lot of envious energies, and you do want to cleanse yourself from those envious energies. I'm just thinking because there's also something about like family wise también. It says that like arguments or problems due to like some money or due to some like herencia, but there's something in between the family that's causing problems that comes out here for you. But the Six of Swords says that you'll be able to move past those difficulties and those sorrows. And you do seem to be very emotional over something. Joanna Lopez feeling so down and emotional lately. Why? Let's see. Why is Joanna Lopez feeling so down and emotional lately? I try to move quick, but it's really hard for me to move fast when it comes to answering people. Why is Joanna Lopez 91489 feeling so down and emotional lately? Mira, te salió el diablo. Hijo de su. Um, the reason I took out cards again is because when I looked at your cards, they were too happy for me to say, oh, you're not feeling this way. It's like they're trying to portray a picture when you just told me you're feeling depressed in a certain way. You have negative energies that are around you. In terms of the devil coming out as to why do you feel the way that you feel, you have a negative energy that's around you. It's talking about an entity that's around you, and it's talking about some sort of brujeria that's been like worked on you. So you do want to cleanse yourself with an egg or with some sort of a cleansing. So what you can do is you can grab an egg, put a little bit of rubbing alcohol. You're going to hold it for about 5 minutes, and you're going to hold it for about 5 minutes. You're going to cover it. You're going to pray into it. I ask my angels, my guardians, my guides to destroy all brujeria, envious energies, to remove anything that's trying to hurt me, demons, entities from me. You're going to pray into it, and you're going to pray to whoever you believe in. And then you're going to take this, let's say the egg, and you're going to cleanse yourself from your head to your toes. And when I say from your head to your toes, you're going to cleanse from your head, your face, the back of your head, your neck, your chest, your arms, your back, all the way till you get to the bottom of your feet. And then you're going to take that egg, and you're going to take a glass of water. You're going to take a glass of water, put a little bit of sea salt, crack it. You don't really care what's going to come out in it. You're not trying to read it. You want to just get rid of it. So then you're going to take that and you're going to flush it down the toilet. But you do have, I mean, it shows you you've been thinking a lot about the past, but this card here, I don't like it because in terms of what's making you feel the way you feel, it says that there's something negative around you. And it also shows problems from the past in terms of relationship-wise as well that are also influencing this, but the main culprit is this negative energy that's affecting you. Sonia Espinal, I'm traveling next week. How will it go? How will Sonia Espinal's travel go? So it seems like you are going to have some difficulties in terms of like the travel itself, delays, obstacles in terms of the travel. Let's see. But the trip itself seems like it's going to go well. The trip itself looks like it's going to go well. It's mainly just the traveling. When you're traveling, it seems like you're going to have difficulties with either boarding, with the flight being delayed, or with whatever it is whatever way you're traveling. It just seems like you're going to have a lot of delays and a lot of obstacles. But the trip is going to go well. You're going to enjoy yourself. You're going to enjoy yourself, but it does tell you to not overthink because you seem to be worrying and you seem to be overthinking about something that isn't really letting you enjoy the trip as well. So, but the trip itself looks like it's going to go well. And try not to argue because for some reason it talks about arguing and being upset during the trip. Joanna 12/7/1986. Is my husband cheating on me? Again. Okay. Let's see. Is Joanna's husband 12/7/1986 cheating on her? Look, if you're asking that question, it's most likely, the answer is going to most likely be yes. In terms of your husband, they represent him as the charlatan. And it does talk about that. It does talk about that this person is full of lies. Let's see. I wouldn't say he's cheating here, but it does talk about. Let me ask a different question before I tell you. I mean, yes. I mean, I already see the answer is yes. That he's definitely doing something here because I do see that there's something going on, and in terms of where it's talking about, like work wise, or it's talking about. I don't know if it has to do with work, but I get something about work. Let me see. I'm gonna pull out your cards in a different manner. So let me hold on. It's Joanna 12/7/1986 has been cheating on her. Okay. Yeah, it says he has secrets. It says that there's love triangles. Recently there was love triangles. It talks about that there's a lot of doubt in this relationship. And it does say that he does seem to be doing something because it does talk about secrets. It says that this person has secrets, and then it talks about that there's a love triangle. I have to say, with what I'm seeing here, yeah, I do see that he's up to something. I wouldn't say there's anything sexual going on just yet, but he's up to something. Diana, Florida schools will go online. Okay. Diana 101080, will Florida schools go back to online? Oh wow. Oh. Oh wow. The answer is yes. Let me see. It does talk about that it does say that there's something really, yeah. Mm-hmm. Remote home school. From far away at home. It does say that the Florida schools will be going into back to online. I will say probably varies from like location to location, maybe school to school, or like district. I don't know exactly how it works. Is something I have to look into myself on my own private time. But I do see that. I do see. Look at this. The devil in the tower says there's a huge catastrophe that's coming. That's gonna force this to be happening. When it's referring to it, I would say between like 5 to 8 months is when it's referring to it. Because it's in terms of when it's referring that it's already cold. It's probably going to be around like around the winter time or the fall time. But yeah, it does refer to answer you yes. It says yes. Not just yet, but like in a few months, yeah. Oh. Patricia. A Adriana Granados, will I get pregnant again with a boy or girl? Okay, well, let's ask the question, will you get pregnant again? Will Adriana Granados, 8/9/1987, get pregnant again? And the answer is yes, you will actually. It does say that you will get pregnant again. Yeah. Now the question is with what? Let's see. It seems like it's going to be a girl. Yeah, it seems like it's going to be a girl. It's so your next pregnancy, it seems like it's going to be a girl. But it does say that you will get pregnant again as well. Patricia Estrada. I was watching the Gucci movie. That's why I say it like that. Patricia Estrada. Health or general? I'm gonna do your health a little bit different. I want to do your health. I don't see you, but let me do your health in this way. How is Patricia Estrada's health going to be? Patricia Estrada. Vamos a ver. Mira, Patricia Estrada, your health, you need to take care of yourself. Because in terms of health, it says that you do have a health issue here. I am seeing a health issue for you. You do have chronic health issues that do come out. It tells you that you have health issues due to stress. You need to take care of yourself because you do have health issues in terms of stress. Let me see what else comes out for you. Hold on, I need more room. It's because I couldn't pull out all the cards. Yeah, see, it says that you have health issues. You have chronic health issues. You do have a health issue that does come out uh, because of stress. Mental health as well is also something that's coming out. Mental health is also something that's coming out here. Let's see what else comes out. And then it seems like you've been feeling like dizzy. Like, I don't know if your hormones are off, but you've been feeling dizzy or you've been getting a lot of migraines. And then, well, how old are you? Patricia Estrada. And then Patricia Estrada, I will definitely tell you that you have I don't know what's going on with your urinary system or with your women reproductive system, but you have something that's coming out there in terms of like, I don't know if it's like a growth or an issue in terms of your reproductive system, the matriz. Let's see what else comes out. But you do have a health issue. You need to take care of yourself. And then it tells you that I don't know if you're having problems with also like breathing or with your lungs, but there's something going on with your lungs too. But you do have something in terms of health issues. You do have some sort of health issue, and it tells you that you need to take care of yourself and then you need to get looked at or take care of yourself because it says that this is something that's going to be advancing if you don't take care of yourself. We have 30 more minutes, and I'm trying to move as fast as I can. Let me pull out your cards one more time, Patricia, in terms of your health. Let's see. How's Patricia Estrada's health going to be? 7/18/1995. Yeah, see, in terms of it says it again. I don't know. You have. I don't know if you're having like problems breathing, um, or with your like, I don't know. It's like it's being represented in like with your lungs or with your like your arms. Hormones. It says that something about hormones is going on with you as well. Chronic health issues. Yeah, and then it represents the same thing again. A lot of like mental health issues in terms of like emotionally, a lot of like very emotional. Depression is also something else that comes out, or like feeling very like emotional. But I do see that you've either been feeling very like dizzy or you've been getting a lot of migraines. But the health issue that I'm seeing that's like more like serious seems to be something with like your abdomen or your lungs. If you've been having like pain or trouble breathing or some sort of discomfort in your stomach or even in your matriz, you should get looked at because there's definitely something going on with you health wise. Let's see. Carmina 44/1983 general reading. Any changes in my life? Any messages from my dad, Jose? I can only do one question at a time, or I won't be able to get through everybody. So I'm gonna do. I don't know what you mean by any changes of your life. Let's see. I'll do the message for your dad, Carmina, because I don't know which one you would like me to do, because if I stay here and I continue answering multiple questions for everybody, I'm never gonna get done. So I have to do one at a time, okay? So we'll do your dad. What's his name? Jose Acosta. Okay. Carmina. Okay. I don't know what's going on with the eyes. I don't know what that was. I've never felt that before. That's the first time I ever felt that feeling. I'm gonna tell you right now. Jose Acosta. I don't know what's going on with. Well, there seems to be something here. Okay. I don't know what it was about the eyes. It was a really weird feeling. So I don't know if he had problems with his eyes or what's going on with the eyes, because when I asked for Jose Acosta, I felt like, I don't know, like my eyes vibrated, but I felt like, I don't know what I felt. I felt like I don't know if it's a health issue that with the eyes or what's going on with the eyes, but I felt something about eyes that comes up, um, like a problem with health. I don't know if it started with a head or the eyes. I don't know what's going on there, but I've never felt that before. Um, in terms of messages from your dad, let's see. Well, your messages from your dad, right? So your dad, when he comes up as someone who visits you as like animals. Like I don't know if you've been seeing animals, because it comes up as like animals, like every time he like leaves you little messages, it's like little like animals either like come near you, or you see animals, or something about animals is coming up for you in terms of your dad. And then and your dad wants it to tell you as well to take care of your health. I don't know what's going on with your health, but it does tell you that you need to take care of your health. um, let's see. And it seems like there's like either like a problem in between the family, because he talks about like people not talking to each other, or like arguments and still like problems that are coming up. And of course, as always, they're always going to say to let it go, to leave that in the past, because when someone passes away, like that stuff is no longer even important to them. I don't know what he's worried about your health. Carmina, Carmina, your dad seems to be worried about your health. You do need to take. He wants you to take care of yourself, about your health. General reading, Viridiana, Viridiana. Okay. So this live, you guys, for everybody who's watching, this live is specifically for people who are participating on the super chat. Okay. Viridiana, general reading. General reading. Let's see. Viridiana Mora, 3/3/1993. Let's see. Well, you have good news coming in your direction. Or well, news. I should say news, because not necessarily good news, just news. Seems like you're going to be receiving news for whatever it is that you're waiting for, or you're just going to be receiving news. You have the Page of Pentacles with the Death card that talks about receiving news. Doesn't seem to be it doesn't seem to be good news, and it doesn't seem to be bad news, but it seems like you're just going to be receiving news. In terms of the Page of Pentacles, it does tell you that you're going to be receiving some money, or money's coming in your direction. And then it also talks about you starting something new, like either a job, or you're going to be experiencing changes in terms of work wise as well. In terms of things that you're starting new, like position wise, work wise, or new projects, it's going to go successful. Maximino Jesus Quiñones. General reading. Let's see, Maximino Jesus Quiñones. Well, for you, you have the card of the King of Pentacles. Maximino, the card of the King of Pentacles tells you that you're going to be able to dominate your problems financially, because there's something about finances here where you're feeling either stuck or you're feeling worried about finances, or something about finances is coming out here for you, and there's a little bit of uncertainty in terms of money, and it tells you that you're going to be able to dominate it, but you do feel stuck, and it tells you to not overthink, and it tells you to try to be more positive. It represents you as like you're creating this like prison in your head as well, um, to not think so negatively. But financially, any sort of financial issues that you have, you're going to be able to dominate them. Corisa Robbins, when will I conceive? Let's see. I honestly don't see you conceiving till like 2023. Let me see. Hold on, Corisa. I'm looking right now. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be more like the end of 2023. It looks like it's going to be closer to the end of 2023, 2024. Because when I ask if you're going to conceive this year, it's like if there's like a little bit, I don't know if there's a little bit of difficulties with you conceiving. It just seems like there's a lot of obstacle, and it just seems like very difficult for you to conceive in this year. But conceiving wise, I would say you're pregnant in 2024. So I would say 2023, the end of 2023 is where it's looking like you conceive. When will I get married? And love reading. Me and my ex fell out too. Just want to know where me and him stand. Okay. So I'm only gonna do one of the question. Well, actually, no. It seems like you played double. So I guess, actually, no. That's fine. You paid double. Let me see. When will Andy Cavazos? I think that's your name, Andy Cavazos. When will Andy Cavazos get married? I don't see you getting married till like 2026. To tell you the truth, um, let me verify that for you though, because I don't see you getting married till like 2023. Let me see, 2026. Is Andy Cavazos going to get married in 2026? Yeah, it says you're gonna get married in 2026, or you receive a proposal in 2026. You get proposed to in 2026. A while from now. Yeah. My laptop is dying. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get up so I could like connect my laptop. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. When will I get married and love reading? Let's see. Yeah, 2026 is where I see you getting a proposal or you getting married. But me and my ex fell out. Where do you stand with your ex? Let's see. Where does Andy Cavasso stand with his ex? So in terms of your ex, it does say that well, they seem like they it talks about a little bit of a friendship, not necessarily, but it's like instead of in where you stand, it seems like more of like an agreement, a little bit of like there's still somebody who has feelings, but the one person just wants to be friends. Not necessarily like relationship wise where you're gonna get back together or anything like that. Because in terms of where you guys stand, it's like representing, let's say, one of you looking at one of you is like watching the other, but the other one is already trying to live their life. So where do you stand? I would say more of like friendship, if anything, is really more of like a friendship. Doesn't seem to be like a truthful friendship, but it's like more of a friendship. Naomi Gomez, will the judge Maria Puente Porras be in favor against Jose Manuel Valenzuela? Let's see. Let's ask. Well, we could ask that. Will the judge Maria Puente Porras be in favor of Jose Manuel Valenzuela? Somewhat in favor, I could say. In terms of this case, it does say that the judge will be somewhat in favor of Manuel Valenzuela, but it definitely talks about like inescapable, not precautions, like something's inescapable. Basically, it says that even though that the judge is in favor, there's still a positive outcome, but not necessarily very not necessarily like it's all positive. Let me look at something else for you in terms of that question. Let's see if it how will Manuel Valenzuela, well, no, let's ask, will Manuel Valenzuela's case be in his favor? There's something here in terms of I don't know. There's still a little bit of something here that comes out. It will be slightly in his favor, not necessarily where there's like a settlement or things are just like blown off, because it still says that there's repercussions. That's the word that I was looking for. There's still repercussions, but he does seem to escape worser repercussions, if you get what I mean. It's not necessarily in his favor 100%, but it is a little favorable to him. but it still says that there's some sort of like repercussions that are not escapable. Diana, when will I buy a house? Also, I hate my job. Do you see career change? Okay. When will Diana buy her house? On 2023, 2 years. Hold on, Diana, I'm looking. Diana, when will you buy a house? I'm actually seeing you buying a house in 2025. Not necessarily now. Look, the sun just came out and said 100% que sí, 100% sí. Whenever the sun comes out by itself or it comes out as the first card, it normally represents 100% yes, no matter what we asked it. But in terms of house-wise for you, Diana, I'm seeing it in 2025. And this year, it looks like you've been looking at them, or you've been like, I don't know if you've been like skimming, searching like online, but it seems like you've been looking at them. But I don't see you buying a house till 2025. Or I already have a house by 2025, but I don't see it either it completing till 2025 or having a house by 2025. And make sure you guys put your full name, date of birth. It'll be easier for me to connect to you guys. Let's see. You said, do I see a career change? Diana, 82772. Let's just ask, how's your job going to be? Or how's work going to be for you? How? Very difficult. It says it shows you very tired. It shows you being abused at work. Um, but it does show you that you're able to find another job. If you want another job, you're able to find another job. But it does show you starting a new opportunity as well in 2023. I do see career change. I do see job change. But in 2023, it's marking you either you're moving departments, you're changing jobs, or you're changing careers. But it's or position, but it's change. It talks about change in 2023 in terms of career wise. Angel Morel, overall love life. Okay, Angel Morel, 92978. Overall love life. So let's just ask Angel Morel. How is Angel Morel 92978's love life going to be? Your love life comes out that it is going to be getting better because the sun does come out in terms of love life. It says that the sun's going to shine in terms of like difficulties, in terms of like relationships, in terms of like problems in relationships. It's problems with finding love. It basically says that things are going to be getting better for you in terms of love life. It talks about the sun, and the sun is basically talking about that the sun is going to shine again for you. And in terms of family wise, in terms of relationship wise, it shows cold relationships and problems in relationships, or like you moving past those difficulties in terms of finding love or being in a stable relationship. It shows you look happier, and it says that you're heading towards a happier direction. But your love life looks like it's getting better. Right now it says that it's kind of cold, non-existent, or there's been problems in relationships. And it seems like something is still holding you from the past as well, because it talks about that you've been trying to move on from something, but you feel stuck. But the sun tells me that everything's going to be okay, that there's good things coming in terms of love life. You seem to be heading in a more like you're going to be happier. Tommy Robbins, 6'5", 1991. When will I find love, or have I already met him? Let's see. When will Tommy Robbins, 6'5", 91, find love? I don't see that you've met him. It seems like there's somebody. Yeah, I don't see that you've met him yet, because in terms of finding love, it says that you're still searching for it, or there's still somewhere else. But I don't see that you met him. Will Tommy Robbins find love? Let's see. Tommy Robbins, 1991. Oh, let's see. Aw. Okay. So in 2025 is where I see you the happiest in terms of finding love. You don't find it in 2025, because in 2025 you seem to be in a relationship, and things seem to be going very well in terms of love life for you. I think it starts in 2023 in terms of finding love. It says that 2023, and then from there it just seems like progressing into something really good. But in terms of finding love, you seem to find love, or feel like you've already found love in 2025. And no, I don't feel like you've met him yet, because in terms of meeting that person, it says that you're still going to meet someone in the future. Daisy Contreras, compraré casa este año. Mira, salió el éxito. Sí, sí vas a comprar casa este año. Parece que sí. Parece que sí vas a comprar casa este año. Mira, aquí dice que se va a cerrar un trato. Y parece que vas a tener mucha oportunidad para comprar casa. Sí, parece que sí. Aquí ya estoy viendo que sí. Si no, empiezas el proceso para comprar casa ya y se termina en 2023, pero en medio de de ahorita a 2023 dice que ya la compraste. Pero parece que sí la vas a venir comprando. Va a ser para finales del año o pensando el próximo año. Porque te sale la carta del 9 de copas y el 9 de... Ya la perdí la carta. El 9 de copas te dice que en cuestiones de éxito, dice que vas a tener éxito en todo aspecto para poder comprar una casa. Además me queda un minuto. No more super chat because I only have like a minute left, and I'm gonna try to answer everyone as quick as I can. General reading, Patricia Sorria 102378. General reading. Let's see. It seems like you're in the middle of like, I don't know what you're holding on to, but it says that you need to make a decision. That if you're wondering if you should make a decision, it tells you to make a decision, that it's time for you to make a decision because you seem to be holding something, and it talks about you either holding off on it, and it says it's time for you to make a decision. Araceli Arizmendi, will I get approved for the house that I'm trying to buy? Disability finally get approved, and will my boyfriend and I get back together? Okay. Araceli Arizmendi. Let me see how many more are left. Okay, no more super chat. That's it for the super chat. Luckily I don't have that many more, so I'm able to answer everybody, and I'm happy and I'm glad that I was able to do that. So let's see. Araceli Arizmendi, when will you get approved for the house that you're trying to buy? When will Araceli Arizmendi get approved for the house that she's trying to buy? It seems like it's going to be up para like October. September, October is where it's showing it. But in terms of being approved, it still talks about como it's saying between 4 months. But I'm seeing it more like around October. I think you're asking if disability will finally get approved? Will Araceli Arizmendi's disability finally get approved? I wouldn't say finally get approved. Let me see. I'm gonna ask one more time before I answer you. Is Araceli Arizmendi's disability finally going to get approved? It's gonna take time. Yeah, actually, it is. It is going to get approved. It does look like it is going to get approved. I wear glasses and I can't. The only reason I don't wear them is because the like the lights will be all over my eyes, and I can't really like talk to you guys and see you guys like that, or you guys can't see my eyes like that. That's why I don't wear them. But I like that's why you see me squinting and you see me like kind of like looking like worried because I can't see the writing. I'm a little blind. Okay. And then you said, "Will you and your boyfriend get back together?" Will you and your boyfriend get back together? So you guys just recently split. Okay. So with you and your boyfriend, yeah, I do see that you will be getting back together. And you refer to him as your boyfriend, so you must have just split for a little bit and taking some time apart or something because you refer to him as your boyfriend, but you're asking if you're getting back together. So and you do come off like you've separated or you're not talking to each other. But yeah, this person's definitely either coming back or you're definitely gonna get back together. Paula Aguilar, will I marry Paul Pulkowski? No, I don't. I don't see marriage with Paul Pulkowski. Let me check again. And this time I'm gonna do it a little bit different just to verify that for you. But I don't see marriage with Paul. Is Paula Aguilar going to marry Paul Pulkowski? So I'm gonna look at your present and see what comes out here. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna look at your future. It does talk about somebody thinking about marriage here, but I don't know. I just don't see marriage in. I don't necessarily see marriage in the cards. Um, I see relationship, but I don't necessarily see marriage because in terms of marriage and proposals, someone's like let down. Norma Rodriguez, general reading, 9/19/86. Norma Rodriguez. Norma Rodriguez. Let's see. Norma Rodriguez. General, the cards basically what the cards are telling you here. It shows that you've been overthinking, and then the other one says that you need to watch out for arguments or problems in the home with family because it talks about problems and it tells you to watch out for bad luck that be due to these problems you're giving each other bad luck. And then in terms of things that you're like trying to achieve, it tells you that you need to plan better to be able to achieve it. Octavio Olgun, sorry, I put on my glasses and I forgot to take them off. Sorry. Um, Octavio Olgun says, tengo corte el 31 de agosto. ¿Cómo mira mi caso? ¿Estaré a mi favor? Ok, vamos a ver. Octavio Olgun, el caso de Octavio Olgun saldrá en su favor. Sí, parece que sí sale a tu favor. Aquí en cuestiones de tu caso te sale favorable a ti, o como en un settlement. Como que todavía sí te sale favorable, pero sale como la mitad. Como que sería que no pasa nada o hay como un settlement. Nada en contra de ti o hay como un settlement. Así pues, como te lo explico. Queda como favorable, dice que sí va a salir favorable a ti. O si sale algo favorable a ti. Elizabeth Hernandez financial. Let's see. How is Elizabeth Hernandez finances going to? Uy, Elizabeth, salió la envidia. You have envious energies in terms of like work, in terms at especially at work. You have a lot of envious energies, and those envious energies are causing obstacles in your finances. You need to cleanse yourself from envy. And it tells me that you've been feeling very tired or very like you need to take a break from working or break from that job because it just shows you very very like tired, and it just shows a lot of envious energies. But your finances, it does show that there's going to be fortunate changes, positive changes, because it does show changes, positive changes in your finances, but it's not showing it until like a year from now. And that was the last one. I see Alyssa asked me something. Alyssa Mary. Um, if you didn't send your question with the super chat, I don't get to see what you sent. But I see Alyssa Marie send it underneath hers, and it says, "Have I already met my partner?" I think so, because the card of the Ace of Pentacles says you already have that you already know the answer, and it says that you already you already are holding that partner. Yeah, yeah, you have. You already met your partner. I missed everyone as well. So the only ones I answered were people who sent me their question with their super chat. Other than that, I won't see anything. Put your Okay, Gabby J, put your question real quick, and so as well, Martin Gonzalez, because I can see you. There's not a lot of people in here right now. Sometimes I can actually like see your messages. Mayra Mendoza, ¿qué está pasando con mi salud? Oye, Mayra Mendoza, vamos a ver qué está pasando con tu salud. Vamos a ver cómo está tu salud. No more super chats because I have to get off. I have to go. That's why I'm dressed because I have a family reunion that I have to go to. It's my niece's birthday. Uh, no more super chat, but I'm gonna answer Gabby, Mayra, because she already sent. Gabby and Martin Gonzalez, and then and then that's it. I'm gonna get off. Okay, so let's see. Gabby in general, vamos a ver. Gabby Hasovic in general. Let's see. What do the cards want to tell Gabby Hasovic? Well, you have Gabby, you in terms of your general reading, it says that you have positive things coming to you in terms of like promotions, raises, and opportunities. Basically saying you have opportunities to grow. You're going to be attending a promotion or you're going to be promoted is basically what it says here. In terms of relationship wise, it says that there's going to be difficulties in terms of relationship, and it shows you thinking about someone from the past or just feeling very doubtful over somebody. But in terms of work wise, you have growth. A ver, Mayra Mendoza, ¿qué está pasando con tu salud? Vamos a ver. How is Mayra Mendoza's health going to be? No. Mayra Mendoza, me estás haciendo que me duela el estómago. Me diste un dolor en el estómago. No sé si tienes dolor en tu estómago, pero me hiciste sentir un dolor en mi estómago, como me ardió el estómago, me dolió. Pero en cuestiones de también contigo, dice que aquí, Mara Mendoza, aquí como que se me está haciendo muy raro tu salud. En cuestiones de tu salud, si tienes enfermedades crónicas que sí me salen, pero en cuestiones de tu salud, te está diciendo que hay una energía que te está comiendo tu salud. Como que hay brujerías aquí para ti, Mayra Mendoza. Yo creo que por eso me preguntas así, ¿qué está pasando con mi salud? Ah, aquí también se manifiesta problemas de salud, que también te dice que van a progresar en cuestiones de como que progresa un problema de salud. Sí, y luego me lo enseñan como en tu estómago así como me dolió mi estómago, yo creo que ahí es donde tienes un problema de salud y así. En tu estómago me marca como un problema de salud, en tu indigestivo, tu digestivo me está marcando un problema de salud ahí. Pero yo creo que aquí hay brujería, vamos a preguntar. ¿La hicieron brujería a Mayra Mendoza? Mira, y luego sale que alguien te tiene un coraje. Ya me dijeron 100% sí. Sí, aquí el problema de salud que tú tienes es brujería. Aquí te está diciendo que te están haciendo brujería y que te han hecho brujería, porque sale que te han hecho brujería, pero también me marca que recientemente te están haciendo brujería. Aquí los problemas de salud es que tienes una brujería o una energía alrededor de ti que te está comiendo tu luz, está comiendo tu energía. Perdón, estoy viendo para abajo porque tengo todo abajo, pero te estoy hablando a ti, Mayra. A ti te hicieron brujería. No sé si has sentido que te han hecho brujería antes o sentiste que te hicieron brujería, pero a ti ya te estoy viendo que tú tienes brujería. And then, who's the other one that I said I was going to answer? Lori Cordova, if you want to give me that message of like that, if you did get good news or whatever it is that I told you in the super chat, you can. A lot of people do tell me like this happened, you told me this and this happened, and it's always really beautiful for me when I find out that okay, what I predicted for this person came true, especially when it's something good. And then last one, Martin Arturo Gonzalez, business and financial. So how is your business going to be and your finances? Let's look at that. How is Martin Gonzalez's business going to be? Martin Arturo Gonzalez, 520 1974. En cuestiones de business, si sale envidias, pues cómo no. Siempre sale envidias cuando habla de business. Um, Aquí en cuestiones de business, sí marca como que tienes que hacer un cambio. Para seguir creciendo, estoy hablando en español. So that you can continue growing, there needs to be a change. It says that to add something new to your business, to try something new, make some changes. There's a little bit of uncertainty in terms of the business, a little bit of like problems financially that are going to come up because it talks about difficulties in finances that do come up, and then it seems like you're also overthinking. But in terms of business wise, it does show that you just need to make certain decisions in terms of business wise and plan better so that you can continue growing. And there's going to be difficulties that are going to come up in terms of business wise, in terms of like financial business wise. Now, in terms of um, your finances, let's look at your finances because that was more business. How is Martin Arturo Gonzalez's finances going to be? In terms of your finances, they look good. They do look good. The only thing I see is that there's like unexpected expenses or um, things that are just seem very unexpected, and it's going to cause difficulties financially. Not necessarily really bad. Again, it just tells you to prepare better, to plan better in terms of like for a rainy day, in terms of like difficulties. Try to spend less or try to put away more for like unexpected expenses. But in terms of money wise, it shows that lots of money is coming in your direction. It shows money's going to be flowing very well for now. And then it shows that there's also a little bit of like difficulties that are going to present themselves, but you're going to be able to overcome them in terms of finances. So I would just say, realistically, with what I'm seeing here, there seems to be something like unexpected financially, unexpected expenses, but you're going to be able to get over it. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I was definitely, it's definitely a pleasure to be able to do the super chat for everyone that was here that tuned in, and it's an absolute pleasure. I'll be here every Saturday, roughly around the times of 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. And from now on, it's going to be minimum five for me to answer. And of course, it's not guaranteed that I answer you, especially when there's a lot of people watching. It's not guaranteed that I answer you, but I always try my best to answer you. For now, like I even stayed longer than what I was supposed to, just so I could get done answering everybody since there was just a few people watching. But it's definitely my pleasure to be here, and it's an absolute pleasure to be doing these for you, doing the super chats, and I hope everybody resonates with the answers that I gave them, and I hope everything that was positive happens, and everything that's negative doesn't happen. And yeah, and watch out for fake accounts. I don't send messages randomly. I am very professional the way I do my business. I don't just randomly message you that I was drawn to you. I don't do that. My only Instagram is the one that I posted that has right now I have 15.3 thousand followers, and that's the only account that's mine. Any other account is not mine. Those other accounts are stealing followers from me, um, and my account isn't even growing because I keep seeing their accounts growing. I think people are following them thinking it's me, and it's not me. So please be careful. If you want to follow me, go to in the description below on all my videos, and the link is right there. Cuidado con los estafadores. No, yo no mando mensajes para nada. Eso, yo soy muy profesional en la manera que yo hago mi trabajo. Yo no mando mensajes de la nada, de repente. So, si te llega un mensaje, no soy yo. Y muchas gracias a todos. Espero, como les digo, que todo salga lo positivo, salga bien para ustedes y salga todo correcto y todo lo negativo no pase. Pero fue un placer de estar aquí con ustedes y es un placer de poder estar aquí todos los sábados de las 10 hasta las 12. Voy a estar en medio de las 10 a las 12, 10 a.m. a las 12 p.m. Voy a estar en vivo y va a ser cada sábado. Pero muchas gracias, los quiero mucho y los veo para la próxima. I'll see you guys next time, and I love you. I love everybody. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.